In this tutorial, we're going to find out how to apply a blur effect and how to keyframe it so it becomes a focus point. So, if you've looked at our keyframing text tutorial, you'll be aware that we've managed to make this text grow. And now we're going to combine the blur technique with this. So, I'm going to go into Video Effects, go down to Blurs, and a good standard blur technique for this is the Gaussian blur. So I'm going to left click and hold and drag it across to the opening credit text. And we can see here that Gaussian blur has appeared. So I'm just going to close down motions to tidy that area up. I'm going to drag my cursor to the beginning of this process. Now, what I'm going to do now is turn on blurriness and blurriness dimensions as a keyframe. That was with those little stopwatch icons. And I'm going to increase the blur to about 74. We can see here it's almost disappeared on screen. What I'm going to do now is put my cursor in line with this dot here, which if I open this up, the keyframes for resizing my text. This time I'm going to take my blurriness back down to 0, and this will make me a new keyframe here. Now what we'll see is that the text, whilst it zooms in, comes into focus. As with the previous tutorial, I can left click and wrap around keyframe dots. Hang on, let me actually open those up together. Move those along to the right if I wanted to make the whole effect take a longer period of time to be a bit more subtle. So as we play that one again, as it moves forward, the text comes into focus. We can apply that technique with visual content as well. So let me move on to this koala. Quickly click on there. We're going to bring on the blur. I'm going to make sure that my cursor is towards the beginning of this area. I'm going to turn on blur to about 100. Go a short way into the clip, bring it down to 0, and we'll see that over time, assuming my laptop plays it back, that the image comes into focus. So that's how to apply keyframes to animate a blur effect.